see Detroit, baby. We out here. You see what's going on. We activated. We ain't playing no games.
Let's hit a little bit. Let me see what space I want to go into. If you got something in mind that you know what I mean, like something that's just like, man, I got to get this off, and I really want people to hear this.
I was sitting having a thought yesterday, and I was thinking about the overall climate of the society that we living in, and what's coming, and the things we deem as important. You know what I'm saying? The things that we deem as important that are inconsequential to what's happening. And it's hard to get a person to see a vision of something that they have no frame, no base for. If the society we live in collapsed to any extent, like concerning the dollar, food, or anything like that, where do we fare? Like, what do that really look like when you take all the smoke and mirrors away? When you really see it up close? You know, are we going to stores and breaking in? You know what I'm saying? Are we breaking in each other's houses?
Right.
How wild is that going to be? And because this is the conversation that's happening on the top, this is possible and probably likely. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So what do we do? How's that going to look when the police officers ain't getting paid? You can't call the police.
Yeah, like the whole fuck the police, you know?
But you don't have no guns. You really not no hard type of person. The average person is not. Black or white, which is not, you know, the most vicious of people. But when that happened and you don't have water in your house and the stores ain't letting you in and all the Arabs are standing on their store with AK-47s and you can't get in there to get no water and your money is no good.
Because they are doing a shift with the money. Yeah, I've been looking at that. I don't know too much about it, but they've been shifting the
Russia,
money over.
China, North Korea, they have banded together to produce or to back a particular currency, euros. That money is already above the American dollar. Once the American dollar stopped being used as a world, because of this, as a world commodity for trade, dollar don't have absolutely no value. So you can print as much of it as you want. The banks ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. Like you're gonna call your bank and you're gonna go,
damn.
You can hold on.
Out of service.
That's for Oprah. That's for all of us. You're gonna call and the bank ain't gonna be doing business no more because the currency is nothing. People don't come to work at a bank if they don't get paid. People don't go to work as an ambulance driver if they don't get paid. People don't work as doctors if these are paid jobs, high paying jobs. They like the money. They ain't just in it for the care, I love you. They in it because it pays good.
Most definitely.
They went to school for a long time to get paid good. If you ain't getting that money, or the money is so weak that you can't do business with nobody else who own America. Hold on. Who own America. You go to every toll in America. It's not an American at that toll. They sold them tolls to Iranians and Iraqis and Indians and China. They sold our tolls. So every time you go through a toll going to Ohio, New York, another country is getting paid. All right. Just consider that. In our neighborhoods, you got Asians of different dispensations. You got Arabs. If they back out, then what?
Damn.
Think about how much we depended on these people. Burger King just shut down. That's a company been going on forever. Major, multi, you know what I'm saying? Burger King. All of them out of Detroit. Shut them down. Some of them McDonald's too. If these people shutting down industry, these are huge businesses. What's happening on the lower levels? How's this reverberating? This is a reality that's starting to frame up slowly but for surely around us. But we out here partying, dressing nice. You understand what I'm saying?
What would be some of the advice that you would give, like just understanding that the time that we living in, like what should we do?
Sober up. Stop being so high. And I don't mean from smoking marijuana or drinking. Stop being so silly in the way that you reason things. Reason things with a level of base understanding, natural understanding of the way things work. A lot of times we get trapped in the idea of idealism, what we want a thing to be. And so we speak to a thing like it's real, but it's just your idea and that's your perception. But really, the reality is quite different. I know it's supposed to be like this. I get that. And so that's what make it wrong. But I'm telling you this the way it is. Mm-hmm. And you have to deal with things the way they are to try to produce or push or manifest them into the way you like them to be. That's how reality work. But what we're doing, just go back and to answer that question. I don't want to get too far into that. That was just a base. But what I would suggest you do when I say be sober is once you understand where we're living at and what's happening, start to adjust your life based on that. Like personally, just period. I would have a fallout shelter somewhere in my house, somewhere I could put water, food, and access just in case anything do happen. Like you fall on hard times. It don't necessarily have to be a grand disaster. It could just be something that happened in your life where you need some extra supplies. Get them for yourself. That's what grown folks do.
Most definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I would suggest in that circumstance and any other circumstance. Start preparing food and water in your house just in case you can't depend on these people no more.